Nonprofit organizations are reminded daily of how lucky they are to be located in big-hearted and generous Polk County community. An upcoming event gives you the chance to make a difference in our community and in the lives of our furry friends. All the details are coming up on Polk Place. Welcome to Polk Place. I'm your host, Jeremy Morady, and here with me in the studio we have a number of folks joining us. Yeah. First is Executive Director for SPCA Florida, Adam Stanfield.
Hello.
And next we have Kim Goldner, who works for the City of Lakeland and is also a board member for SPCA Florida.
Thanks for having us.
And then Chris Ann Long with Maximize Digital Media in Lakeland. Thank you for coming.
Excited to be here.
Well, thank you guys for joining us. We sure do appreciate having you here. And we also have two other guests, a little on the furry side with us. Could you introduce those to us, Kim?
Sure, these are my pets actually. This is Baxter right here and Briley, who is an SPCA alumni from a couple of years ago. They are participating in the Publicity Hound program for this year's walk. So you'll see their red shirts and hopefully a lot more red shirts around town in the coming weeks.
All right, well, we're all here to talk about SPCA Florida's annual Walk for Animals coming up in April.
Yep.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about what you have going on and what people can expect to see when they come down to Lake Mirror?
Absolutely. This year is our 24th annual Walk for Animals, and we're very excited about that because we're taking a relatively new approach to the production of the event. We're bringing in new partners and getting some additional programs that have not been involved in the walk overall for the past couple years, one being the Publicity Hounds, which Kim is co-chairing. And then from a solicitation perspective or engagement perspective, Chris Ann and her team over there at Maximize Digital Media is helping us out with a peer-to-peer fundraising platform that is going to be much more simpler than what we've had in the past. So it's a great time. We have some new marketing people that have started at SPCA Florida, and they're bringing in new resources to us. Dream Entertainment, is that right? Anyway, we're going to have like Disney princesses there and whatnot. So again, it's going to be family focused, high energy bands and whatnot. So it's going to be a really, really good time.
Well, lay out the day a little bit if you can. I think things start off with a breakfast. Is that right?
They do the Bow Wow breakfast. That's something that's been involved in the organization or the event for a long time. Individuals will come to Lake Mirror and be able to register, or if they've already registered, they come and just hang out with their pooch or pups and enjoy a breakfast, which is a collection of items from around the community, kind of like a continental style. And from there, we participate in the walk, which will start at 9 o'clock. And then after the walk, it's just a day long of activities up until noon.
Okay.
Yep.
So getting out there, getting for the walk, nice spring day in April. It's usually really good weather. I like getting out that time of year. You have some new stuff going on this year that you haven't had in years past, and I know one of those is technology-wise that you guys have brought Chris Ann in to help. Chris Ann, you want to talk a little bit about what you guys have developed for the SPCA folks?
Sure. Well, Adam and I talked, it's been over a year ago now, just kind of about how we could come in and kind of help support some of the areas that there had been struggles with in the past. And we just felt like there was a really good fit for us to be able to assist in just kind of helping with the technical things that they don't really need to be worrying about. They need to be worrying about, getting their volunteers together and worrying about all of the little basic things that are important. And
more event focused rather
than just the website focused. So we've kind of taken, my team, Olivia, has been really, mostly Olivia and a lot of the other members of my team have been just taking care of all of the really fun things like the badges. People are going to be competing for badges. Who's going to be the top fundraising team or the top fundraiser of the whole thing. So it's just going to be really, really fun and engaging.
Well, now can you describe a little bit about what you've designed as far as like the competition nature of it to help raise funds? It almost, from what I've read, is almost like a social media platform in a way.
Yes, absolutely. It's very social media heavy. we feel like this is a very perfect opportunity for social media to really show its stuff. The peer-to-peer platform is actually a locally owned QGIFs platform, so we're keeping it local, really, but utilizing all their tools because it's just so robust. There's so many really great things that we can do with their tools. Graphic design-wise, we've basically just been like adding pieces to their already existing platform to make it themed to the event, to the graphics that they have, and providing them with all of the frequently asked questions and the tools that make everything work well.
And what's cool is, although we've had an online presence before, the QGIF platform and Hobnob, in addition to Chris Ann coming on board, has really allowed us the opportunity to make it user-friendly. Even though we've had elements of that in the past, it's really been complicated and almost to a point where it's been frustrating for the individuals to go out there and fundraise. But I think with this year's product and our manner in which we're marketing it, I think we're going to see really, really positive results from the community. So,
well, with the peer-to-peer platform, kind of take me through it if I've never been through it before. What
Sure.
could I expect? I want to come out for the first time. I want to participate in this. What is it that I'm going to see and experience in this platform?
Well, you'll start by going to the website that is the SPCA walkfortheanimals.com. And you'll decide who you are. If you're just going to be an individual who wants to walk by yourself, you can sign up as an individual. The registration will require your $35 registration fee, so you'll go through a process where that'll be asked of you very quickly and easily. You can sign up with your email address or with your Facebook or Twitter account, so you can use your single sign-on options if you choose to do that. And then once you're logged into the system, you now can either reach out to friends and family. The system's already built in with awesome templates for emails, so you can send emails to your friends, your coworkers, the people, hey, I'm raising money for SPCA, would you like to support me as an individual?
Does it also work with both Facebook and Twitter
Yes.
to put that out to your friends as well?
Exactly. So inside, once you've connected your account to your social media accounts, you're then able to send out posts to your friends, groups, or whatever else that you're engaged in. Really easily. There's just a simple button share on Facebook, and then you can go through all of that. And then as a team, if you decide, actually I want to be the leader of a team, or I'm an individual who's going to join a team, you'll be able to either create your team from scratch or go in and join a team that's already in existence. And it's really easy. Start typing the beginning of the name of the team, and you're on board. And I believe Adam's been working on team leaders and teams having business cards that they'll be able to give to people for easy access to getting to the right team.
Again, on the solicitation side of things, that's some people get really nervous when they ask people for support of fundraising initiatives and whatnot. So one of the things that we're doing this year is we're having cards printed up with a pre-printed address, where all they need to do is just write the name of their team down on the business card. And if I see Kim in Publix or something like that, I say, hey Kim, I've got a team for the Walk for Animals. Would you mind supporting me? Here's a business card. Just go there at your convenience, log on, and support me at whatever level she would be interested in doing. So, so far the response has been very, very positive.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful. Well, Kim, if you can kind of talk us through a little bit about what you're bringing back.
Sure. The Publicity Hounds are something that Baxter and I actually participated in a couple of years ago, and we really enjoyed it, so I wanted to make sure that that was a part of the walk again this year. It's just a very low-key, easy way of advertisement for the walk itself, and then for the SPCA. Adam, if you wouldn't mind holding up one of the shirts. I don't know if they can see the back of Baxter, but all of the dogs that are participating will be getting a shirt similar to this that says Publicity Hound, and what we're asking is for the hound teams to take their dog out in public, maybe First Friday, a concert downtown, if you're walking Lake Hollingsworth, something like that, and it's going to naturally pull people towards you because they're seeing that dog
grabs,
in a red
yes.
shirt wearing, hey gosh, that shirt is so cute, I've got to see what this is about. And then it gives you an opportunity also, again, to talk about the walk, maybe hand out one of the business cards. Hey, I'm walking for the SPCA, why don't you join me?
Okay. Now, I know that you guys have kind of retooled this event this year, trying to make it more family friendly. What are some of those items that you guys have gone out to get it recruit in for this year's?
Well, it's going to be similar to the way that it was before, but even just more. We had bouncy houses before. bands. We're going to have bands playing throughout the course of the day. There's a dog parade, foodstuffs. We're contemplating whether to bring in food trucks, quite possibly.
Okay.
So again, just a lot of excitement. There's going to be things for the kids to do, to be involved, and again, it's just going to be a wonderful time all the way around.
All right. Any particular vendors coming out that you guys have already arranged for?
Well, we've have our core sponsors. Publix is joining us. Watson Clinic is participating as well. We're just now in the solicitation phase for the vendors, but we've had karate schools out there. Kiwanis has been out there. Lakeland Fire Department has been out there before. Invisible Fence of Central Florida. So the list is wide, and we're getting inquiries every day through the Facebook page and through the web page. It's just, hey, we're hearing about it already, so we want to be involved. And again, all we want is people to be engaged with the event and come out and see all the great things that SPCA Florida does.
Well, now this is one of the largest events you guys have for the year, fundraising-wise. Can you tell us a little bit about what all of this is going to benefit?
Sure, absolutely. Our goal this year is $120,000, which is approximately where we've been before. We're hoping with all the nuances, with the Publicity Hounds getting the word out, and Chris Ann being able to help us out, that we really blow that away. And the main support function for this is our adoption center in support of the animals. The adoption center is a very vital part. It's what our organization was built on. We began out of Mary Stevens' garage doing adoptions on the weekends or whenever they could occur. And from that, it's just supporting that from a financial perspective. Each animal that we bring in, we vaccinate, we spay, neuter, we provide them shelter for however long they're there. And our carrying cost is probably about $300, $350 for every dog, and about $280 for every cat. So, when you look at our adoptions fee, the top end is $175, and quite often we have cats that we adopt out at $10. So, there is a disparity there between what we bring in versus what we put out there. So again, that's where the funding mechanism is going to go to support the adoption center.
All right. Well, it sounds like a wonderful time.
Yeah, we're excited.
Hope to get some people out there.
Absolutely. We'll see you there.
All right.
Yeah?
Sounds good to me.
I'll give you a team.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in with us.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Appreciate it.
Yearly, SPCA Florida adopts more than 4,000 animals and has nearly 50,000 patient visits through their medical center. The reach and the significance of what they do touches every corner of Polk County. Being good community stewards, they seek opportunities to improve our communities through partnerships where they can apply their resources in a productive way to help those in need, animal and human alike. So check out the 24th annual Walk for Animals, April 16th from 8 a.m. to noon. It all happens at Lake Mirror. The cost for the event is $35. Community partners and volunteers are needed for all facets of SPCA operations. If you would like to get involved, give them a call at 863-577-4605, or you can look them up on the web at www.spcaflorida.org. We want to see you at this year's Walk for Animals. Remember to mark Saturday, April 16th in your calendar.